Hi, I'm Catherine Gordon, and I'm sharing my cruise ship showgirl diet. Back in 1996, I had to replace a tiny singer-dancer on Holland America's Statendam. In order to get the job and keep the job, I had to fit into her costumes. Now, we were the same height. I'm 5'1", well, she was probably 5'2", and we were about the same size, but all of her costumes were a little bit tight. So I didn't just have to maintain my weight living on a cruise ship. No, I actually had to lose some weight. And here is how I did it. Every morning I would have one grapefruit and about 3 scrambled eggs. At lunch, I would have as big a salad as I wanted, and then I would have whatever kind of protein they were serving, whether it was chicken or beef or pork. And then for dinner, another big salad, a big serving of vegetables, and again, whatever meat they were serving. And I would have oil and vinegar dressing on my salad, and I didn't worry too much about how much oil or vinegar. Now, this kept me full, and it kept me energized, and it kept me in those tiny costumes. Even though, if you were a cast member, you ate on the Lido deck at breakfast and at lunch. So that meant that all of the food that was available to the passengers was also available to you. But I'll tell you, when your job depends on being able to fit into a costume, it gets a lot easier to avoid sugary and starchy foods. One of the reasons I'm sharing this story is when I wrote Sugar Freedom 10 years ago, the Sugar Freedom diet, even the ongoing diet, is very similar to that cruise ship showgirl diet that I used to follow. It was incredibly satisfying, and also it kept me energized for 8 shows a week. So how could this apply to somebody who is trying to lose weight or stay lean today? My cruise ship showgirl diet is essentially the same diet I used when I became overweight in middle age and I had to find a way to get lean again. The diet was so simple. Whole food proteins like eggs and fish and chicken, sometimes beef, 2 big salads a day, a couple of servings of vegetables, and a couple of low sugar fruits like grapefruit or apples and oranges. Oh, and some oil and vinegar for the dressing. And the eggs were probably cooked in butter. So it was the simplicity. It was the simplicity of this diet and the fact that it kept me nourished and satisfied that made it so effective. So the same diet that helped me stay in those tiny costumes, it was the same diet that helped me overcome insulin resistance, prediabetes, obesity, and sugar addiction when I was in my late 30s and early 40s. And this is the same eating plan that I can still follow today at age 58, which allows me to stay in the same clothes that I was wearing 10 years ago when Sugar Freedom was first released. As always, check with your doctor before you change your eating plan. Eat for yourself, be well, and I'll see you soon on the Sugar Freedom channel.